Tonight on 5 Reports, we're going to take a walk on the wild side. It's a visit to a place few people ever see, San Francisco's Gothic underground. And we wanted to see it for ourselves, so tonight, we're going Gothic. This is the crossroads of San Francisco's Gothic underground, 11th and Folsom Streets. Here, in the heart of the city's nightclub district, the Goths gather at a club called the Catacombs.
Gothic? It's about fashion and music.
It's about being able to come here and not feel like you're put on the spot, not getting intimidated by others.
We have to be otherworldly, and that's no choice that we have to separate ourselves from the bull that's covered up.
Not being accepted by others, and so we go the complete opposite and try hard not to be accepted by others.
For some, goth is a way of life. For others, it's a world they slip into after the sun sets on their 9-to-5 jobs. Shawnee is living that double life. By day, she's a customer service rep for a printing company in the financial district. At night, she undergoes a Gothic transformation. She stages the goth club called Roderick's Chamber.
I've always been a goth. I don't know how I got into it. I guess teenage rebellion got me into it, and then it became more of a lifestyle.
Gothic has an undeniably ghoulish image. An aura of darkness permeates the goth scene. You can see it in the fixation with religious imagery, with the makeup. But is there a sinister side lurking beneath it? Lieutenant Tony Hare of the Oakland Police Department is trained in negotiation and psychology. He's encountered plenty of goths on the streets, and he's heard the stories about Satanism and cult activity.
We always react to that possibility of satanic torture, cultish deaths, and the reality is most of those incidents have been blown out of proportion or have been found to have little basis in fact. And I tend usually to see it as fashion and not as anything intimidating.
Once a month, up to 400 people come to revel with like-minded souls at the Catacombs. Tony Havoc is one of the producers. He works at a music store on Haight Street.
3 years ago, maybe, there was no such thing as a Gothic and industrial section. Now, there's so many bands and it's growing so large that you can see there's actually 4 rows of it over there.
The modern goth scene is an outgrowth of new wave and punk, and some say its literary roots can be found in the horror tales of Edgar Allan Poe and the mysticism of William Blake. In some ways, the Gothic scene recalls the early hippie era, part youthful defiance, part romance with the past. But for Shawnee, it's about being different.
It's just a fact of freedom, which, like I said, is what our scene is about. Freedom to express yourself for who you are.
And if you'd like to check out goth from a distance, the internet is a good place to start. We found at least a dozen websites devoted to Gothic subculture.